15 seconds.
Bring him over into the corner, guys. Bring him over into the corner. Let's bring him to the right corner on the back straightaway for our IFMAR start here. Art Hernandez, I'll call you first. Moose, I'll call you second. Brady, I'll call you third. Joey, I'll call you fourth. Ronnie, I'll call you fifth. Francisco I'll call you sixth. Ezra, I'll call you seventh. Joel, I'll call you eighth. Moose is out. It shifted the motor. Spur gear stripped. All right, we'll see Moose in round number 2. Right now, this is race 2. Round 1. Wait for your name. Art. Moose. Brady. Joey. Ronnie. Francisco. Ezra. And Joel. All cars go. 21.5, so a little bit of a slower motor. Same platform as the last group. Touring car with a 21.5 motor out on the track. Let's see who's got the early speed here. Looks like Francisco with a 14.9. Brady with a 15.3. Ezra with a 15.3. Art backs it up with a 14.6. Brady 14.6. Joey in fourth, 14.7. Francisco drops to 6th with a 17.8. So it's rocket round qualifying. You want to do as many laps as you can in the 5-minute span of time. We're going to run qual points this weekend here for the TCS finals, which I'm excited about. So a little bit different format, and qual points, definitely a fun format if you haven't run it before. Points-based qualifying. Each round holds its own validity and value. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go, guys. Brady out in front. Dorman leading the way over here on the left-hand side. Art Hernandez in second. Joey Olivares in third, followed by Francisco and Ezra to round out the top 5. We'll take a 10-minute break after race number 6, guys. It looks like we do have enough time to take a 10-minute break in between each round. That'll give you a little bit more time to prep your vehicles and charge your batteries. So 10-minute break after race 6 tonight. And then we'll get into that round number 2. Help over here.
No problem, man. Yeah, good to see you, brother.
2 down and 3 to go. Got 2 down and 3 to go. Dorman still out in front. Art Hernandez in the second spot, trailing by 3/10. And then Joey Olivares in third, only 1/10 behind him. Our top 3 spread by 6/10. And now 1.5 the spread between the top 3. So still a tight race. Trouble in the middle. Thank you, Jacob. Oh, big crash right there for the white one. Stuck in the bear trap, and we're clear. The marshal did the right thing, put him back on the track where he came off. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. We are halfway there, guys. Dorman out in front, 13.8. And it's that blue car with the white wheels. Oh, traction roll for our race leader. You know the grip's good when you're seeing a traction roll out of the leader. Thanks to David Roachin for getting the track ready today. Looks like it's in great shape. Also a shout-out to Chad Costello and Dylan Huig for assisting us when we opened up this afternoon. Thank you, guys. And a shout-out to Steven here also with the notebook there, getting ready for a killer layout. And we're going to be using that layout for TCS Finals and enjoying it at our club races in the next couple of weeks. We're streaming online, live on Facebook, guys. So we got live video, live audio. We got our friends out there watching. Maybe still at work. Hey, what's up, guys? Come on down. Late entries are welcome. And we're also on YouTube. So thanks for checking us out on YouTube. We're at 4060 East La Palma in Anaheim. Come check us out live. We're basically the hobby Disneyland over here with rainbow trout and catfish. We got fishing out back. We got the junior pond right here. Huckleberry RC, the revamped Huckleberry 2.0 over here to our right. They're racing tomorrow night. And, of course, right here, Southern California, on-road raceway known as SCOR. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go, guys. Art Hernandez out front by 9/10 over Brady Dorman. So it looks like Brady giving up the top spot to the white car with the pink wing. He's coming up on a lot of traffic here. So Art, man, hitting the dot there. That's not going to help. It's separated by 1.1. Dorman in the blue car getting back the lead here. Art faltering now. And they're paired up on the course here, foreshadowing for the main event. Oh, man, Brady's got A little bit more pep in the step between these two. Oh, little bump and run. He says, I'm racing against the clock. Checks up for second place right there. We got a good, honest pairing down the backstretch. That's why they're our front runners. Driving clean out there and coming up on the red car. So we're coming up on slower cars here. Oh, no, and the red car turns the pink car. Oh, man, 15 seconds left to go. NASCAR, get them ready to go. Got NASCAR and Porsche Cup. Let's get them ready to go, guys. We got some NASCARs coming up next. 5 seconds left to go. Brady Dorman in the blue car over on the right-hand side. Clean track out in front of him. Keep going, keep going. Francisco now up into the 2 spot. Art Hernandez trying to hold on to a top 3. Keep going. Take that extra lap, guys. If you hear the computer call you done, take that extra lap.
Francisco Hernandez done. Joey
Keep
Oliver's
going,
done.
keep going.
Brady Dorman done. Ezra Gale done.
Got a couple more to finish.
Done.
And that's a race. Everybody is done. Bring them in and shut them down, guys. That's a race. Everybody is done. Bring them in and shut them down.
The race is completed.
Brady Dorman taking the win. Francisco Hernandez second. Art Hernandez third. Ronnie, check your transponder unless you were coming off and on the track a couple times. Ronnie had a couple long laps. All right, guys, race number 3 is coming up. Let's get the rest of our marshals out there. Right? These are going to become just that much easier to see when the sun goes down. They may need to borrow some headlights from you, Moose.
Carlos Escandelli. 1 minute to the start of the race. David Rochin.
Hustle out to Marshall, guys. Let's fill that spot in the middle.
45 seconds.
All right, Hunter, bring it to the corner. We're ready to go. Just park it right over there by Joey. Right there. Stop. All right. Carlos, I'll call you first. David, I'll call you second. Hunter, I'll call you third. We're still missing a Marshall in the middle. Drivers from the last race, hop back out there. What's going on with that NASCAR? Let's get that steering trim going straight.
To the start of the race.
Bring it over into the corner. Corner marshals are ready. Drivers are ready. Wait for your name. David. Hunter. These are our 2 NASCARs. And then our third one is our Porsche Cup. We're going to call our Porsche Cup. Carlos, go. Kind of give these NASCARs a little extra space here. So the Porsche you got to build yourself. Oh, I guess you could find an expert-built version out there. Oh, man, the NASCARs need help out there. On the right-hand side, the NASCARs come as a RTR. That means ready to run. So here comes this little truck right here. Hunter Cattell. Man, Hunter was one of my locals back at IERC long time ago. Welcome back, Hunter. Carlos out in front in a class of his own in that red and white Porsche. Down the backstretch, we'll see that same kind of version of car run this weekend at the TCS Finals. They call it the GT Pro Spec. A little slightly different, but all the GT Pro Specs this weekend will be running the 992 Porsche bodies. Hunter out in front. David Rochin in second for the NASCARs. Well, there's David with the NASCAR, and there is Hunter with the NAS truck. It's kind of cool. We haven't seen many of the NAS trucks out here. Down the backstretch, Hunter Cotel out in front of David Rochin. Everybody driving pretty smooth out there. You can find all of our class rules at SoCalRC.com. 1 minute and 45 seconds in, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Watch it on the back straightaway. We're clear. All right, so we got Carlos in the Porsche Cup, then Hunter and David. Hunter doesn't have a transponder tonight, so we are hand counting Hunter. Here's David Rochin over on the right-hand side in the NASCAR. Oh, man, and it's there's 3 or 4 different varieties of tires for NASCAR. We're allowing, I think, just the stock tires right now. There's been some debate about class rules. Well, the first thing is we got to get about 7 or 8 of them out here to start worrying about the rules. So for right now, just bring out the NASCAR. We'll build the class and then get that group together and talk about what we want for specific rules. So the pickup truck, the NAS truck out in front, over on the right-hand side. I want to say it's got the Glock logo on the hood. I don't want to be bumping into that truck. All right. Hunter out in front. David Rochin in the 2 spot. There's Rochin over on the right-hand side. And I think David was struggling with some steering at the beginning of this run. It looks like it's going pretty good now. Down the backstretch, there's our 2 NASCARs. Oh, no. The announcer's curse strong on that one. All right, so David will pull it off into the corner. You could just keep it with you, Joey, in the corner. We only got 45 seconds left to go. We'll get that thing fixed up for round number 2. Something happened. So then there were 2. Ricky Bobby's dad was right. If you ain't first, you're last. Carlos Escandelli in the red and white Porsche Cup. And then this NAS truck right here, number 75, I want to say. Yeah. Cotel in that top spot for NASCAR. Over in the back right corner here. 10 seconds left to go, guys. Keep driving. Keep going. Keep going. Take those extra laps. There's that little NAS truck. 17.3 hitting his hot lap late in this one. Keep going. Keep going. Carlos Escandelli, 19.4 the last time by. They're both on 17-lap runs, so pretty equal between the 2 classes, actually. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. So I'm hand counting Hunter. Keep going. Keep going. Carlos is done. Keep driving, Hunter. Keep driving, Hunter. Since I'm hand counting you, your start-finish line is right in front of me here, so keep going. And Hunter is done. That's a race. Carlos Escandelli taking the win for Porsche Cup. Hunter Cotel taking the win for NASCAR. David Roach is second for NASCAR. Bring him in, shut him down. We're going to need a couple volunteer marshals. This is race 4.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Dylan Weig. "30 seconds to the start of the race. To the start of the race. Less than 5.
Here comes Chad. Here comes Francisco. I got a couple volunteers out there. Thank you, guys. That's what we're talking about. So just a little bit of lag for some guys that are running back-to-back. Chad, take a warm-up lap real quick. Francisco is headed up to the driver's stand. Here he comes. So we'll give Francisco and Chad a chance to take a quick practice lap here. Sportsman USGT, and Chad is an expert, so we're all running together. There's only 5 USGTs tonight. There's Costello, and here's Francisco. Guys, we're ready to go. Chad Costello, I'll call you first. Paul Cathy second. Art Hernandez third. Dylan, I'll call you fourth.
And S.
And Francisco, I will call you fifth. Bring him in that corner pocket. I got 6 cars out there now. Okay, Steve, I must have messed that one up pretty good. There's no Marshall in the corner by the podium. Guys, let's get a Marshall in the corner by the podium there. All right, thanks. Got it. All right, guys, wait for your day. Chad, Paul, Art, Dylan, Francisco, and Steve. Whew. Well, that's a good question. We start to find things out in round number 1 that we didn't know about when they signed up. Yeah, it looks like he may be going into the looks like that one's going into NASCAR for the next round. All right, Costello out in front. Lomelli in the 2 spot. Those are our 2 experts. And then we got Paul Cathy out in front for Sportsman, Art, Dylan, and Francisco. So the orange Porsche here making way for the white car. Down the backstretch, that's going to be Francisco, it looks like. So if that's a TTO2, we'll be moving him over into the NASCAR division. All right, 115 down, 345 left to go. 115 down, 345 left to go. Paul Cathy out in front for Sportsman. Art Hernandez second for Sportsman. And Dylan third for Sportsman. Looks like Dylan might be off the course. Then for our experts, it is Chad Costello over Steve Lomelli. Costello on a 23 and a 5:12 pace here. 145 in, 3:15 left to go. Race number 4 on the track. Race number 5. Get them ready, guys. Formula 1. Paul Cathy on a 22 and a 5:05 out in front for the Sportsman division. That's one of the 2 white ones. And major body tuck there for what I perceive as the race leader. Pull it to the marshal, and he'll get you unstuck. We're clear. $2:15 down, 2:45 left to go, guys. Oh, man, body tucked again. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go, guys. We are halfway there. 2:30 down, 2:30 left. Steve Lomelli in the 2 spot for experts. Oh yeah, you got to get out the curved scissors. Just keep making the wheel wells bigger. That's right. We don't have time for double body tuck. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Got 2:15 left to go. Yeah, we don't need mud flaps for that thing. I don't think it came with mud flaps anyways. All right, guys, we got 3 down and 2 to go. Got 3 down and 2 to go. Chad Costello over Steve Lamelli, and then for the Sportsmen, it's Art Hernandez out in front now. Paul Cathy with a pair of pit stops down to the 2 spot. Dylan Huig in third. Francisco in that orange Porsche off the end of the straightaway. I'm going to be joining race number 3 in the next round. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go, guys. 1:30 left here. All right, Dylan back out on the track, the red and black, after a 3-minute pit stop. 3:45 down, 1:15 left to go, guys. 3:45 down, 1:15 left to go. Costello on a 23 and a 5:10. Lamelli in the 2 spot on a 22 and a 5:01. Those are our 2 experts out there. Costello in the white and orange in front of the announcer's tower now. And Lamelli in the hot pink. When we take a look at our Sportsman division. Oh, big crash there for Lamelli off the end of the straight. And we are clear. Art Hernandez out in front for Sportsman. White car with a black wing. It looks like a P1Z. So shout out to Exotech Racing. P1Z, definitely one of the most popular US GT body. 30 seconds left to go. Art Hernandez, 21 and a 5 flat. The fringe of a 22-lap run. Our second place in expert also on a 21 and a 5 flat. So Lamelli and Art Hernandez, comparative numbers here between second in expert and first for sports, but just mixing them all together here with only 5 total in the class tonight. Traction roll for the Porsche. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. And that Porsche's got the green number plates. That means he's been to a regional this season, maybe the finals last season.
Paul Cathy done.
Keep going, guys. Keep driving. Keep driving. Still got 4 to finish.
Chad Costello done. Francisco Hernandez done. Dylan Huig done.
Waiting on one more. Waiting on Lamelli in the pink, and it looks like he's off the course. That's a race.
The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, this is race number 5 right here. Let's take a couple warm-up laps.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Izzy Suarez.
Get a couple marshals out there. Oh, yeah, Euro Truck, one of my favorite classes right here. We're going to see a lot of Euro Trucks this weekend at the TCS Finals. I'm excited to see who wins that ticket to Japan. Let's bring them into the back right corner. Guys, if you're ready, we'll gather up a couple more US GT Marshals. Don't forget to charge those batteries for round number 2, guys. We're already on race number 5. Let's bring them into that right-hand corner. Couple more US GT Marshals to head out. Dylan is out there. Thanks. Get the rest of our Marshals out there. Looks like everybody is headed out to a corner. Chad, you going to help over there? Thanks. All right, guys. Rob, I'm going to call you first with the F1. Rob, you'll go first. David Rochin, I'll call you second, and then Izzy, I'll call you third. Rob King, go. Start finish line's at that Reds Racing banner. David Rochin, your turn. And last but not least, Izzy Sares. So this is just our second ever Tuesday night race. Guys, we had 52 entries last week. So backing it up here and just still trying to develop our core group of guys that can make it out on Tuesday nights. So a little bit of a lighter turnout tonight. A lot of kids going back to school this week. So we'll look forward to continuing to grow our Tuesday night program. We're planning on racing every Tuesday night, guys, as a sample as we head through the late summer into early fall. So you can go ahead and mark your calendars. It looks like our next Tuesday night race is the 26th. Yeah, 26th. So let's keep doing it on Tuesday nights and have some fun, kind of break up the work week. Rob King out in front. Izzy Sares in the second spot. David Rochin in third. So we're taking a look at our Euro trucks. Izzy out in front, down the backstretch, green, orange, blue, and white. David Rochin in the 2 spots. Going to be silver and green and yellow. And then Rob King in a class of his own, the F1 here in front of the driver's stand. 145 in and 315 left to go. Got 145 in, 315 left to go. Front wheel drive coming up next. I might need a couple volunteer marshals. And then, as I mentioned, guys, we'll take a 10-minute break after the completion of race 6. .230 down, 230 left to go. 230 down, 230 left. Izzy Sares and David Rochin in a lead battle here, separated by 7/10 the last time by. So as I mentioned, they're racing on their individual timer, but they all have that same goal: who can do the most amount of laps in the least amount of time. Izzy on a 17 and a 5:08 pace. Rochin on a 17 and a 5:09 pace. Right now they're separated by 0.4 of a second. One minute and 45 seconds left to go. Got 145 left to go. Rob King for F1 on an 18 and a 5:12. So the F1 is actually our fastest car out there by 1 lap in that blue and yellow in front of the driver's stand. Rob keeping it smooth. Then we got David Rochin out in front for Euro Truck now. David Rochin in the gray, green, and yellow. D-Rock in front of the driver's stand, keeping it shiny side up. Grip looks pretty good out there. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. So here's David in front of the driver's stand. 17.4 the last time by. Trouble for the F1 at the end of the straightaway. And then there were 2. So the Euro trucks still out on the course as the F1 retires. 45 seconds left to go. David Rochin out in front by 1.8 over Izzy Sares. David just participated at the grand reopening race this weekend over at the off-road track known as Huckleberry, finishing in the 4th position, just 1 spot off of the podium in four-wheel drive short course at that big 160 entry race. There he is, our race leader, David Rochin, 17.7 the last time by. Over on the right-hand side now, Rochin looking to set that TQ at a 17 and a 5:06. We only got 5 seconds left to go on the master timer. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep driving. Keep driving. All right, guys. Time has expired on the master timer. You're running on your individual timer. Here comes our race winner. David, you are done. Izzy still to finish. Race them all the way down the straightaway. Here comes Izzy across the start-finish line, and that's the race. Everybody is done.
Izzy Suarez done. The race is completed.
All right, so we got front-wheel drive coming up next, guys. We're going to need a couple volunteer turn marshals. Rob King takes the win for F1. David Rochin takes the win for Euro Truck. Izzy second for Euro Truck. Yeah, we'll give Chad an extra minute here. We're not in a rush tonight, guys.
Jerome Pineda.
All right, guys, let's get a couple volunteers out there. We'll
John
take a
Lewis.
break after this race, give you guys a little extra time to get ready for round 2.
Start of the race. Brian Bembry. Seconds to the start of the race. Steve Lomelli. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Couple more to check in, guys. All right, let's go ahead and take a couple more laps, guys. I got 4 guys have not checked in.
Dylan Weig.
All right, so there's Dylan. We need a couple volunteer marshals as well. Thanks, guys. It looks like we got all spots covered. We're good. Here comes Chad. We've got to wait for the guy that helped us make the track good this afternoon. The unknown transponder is going to go to Acre there. Tom, are you on the track? Have you driven some laps? Okay. So,
Chad Costello.
yep, that's going to be Acre with the unknown transponder.
Tom Ocker.
And here comes Ronnie Vasquez. So one more to check in. Let's give Ronnie a chance to run a lap here. Here comes the blue car. Watch out. All right, let's bring him into the corner pocket while Ronnie takes his lap here. Ronnie Vasquez, I'll be calling you first. Brian Bembry second. Jerome Pineda third. Dylan Huig fourth. Chad Costello fifth. John Lewinag, call you sixth. Tom Acre seventh. Carl Feltro eighth. Steve Lomelli, I will call you ninth. Wait for your name, guys. Once again, Ronnie, you're going to go first, so I'm going to wait for you to get to the front of the pack. All right, wait for your name, guys. Ronnie, Brian, Jerome, Dylan, Chad, John, Tom, Carl, Steve. All right, we're off and running front wheel drive, race number 6. 10-minute break coming up next, guys. Make sure to unplug any unnecessary items on your pit tables, guys. Steve Lamelli out in front. Carl Feltro in second. Chad Costello in third, followed by Dylan and John to round out the top 5. Tom, Ronnie, and Jerome, followed by Brian. So Steve Lamelli, our race leader, should be white and pink over here in front of the announcer's tower. Lamelli over on the right-hand side now, coming up on the orange car, down the backstretch, front wheel drive, pulling that car around the track. It's the grocery getters out there. Chad Costello in the 2 spot in the white and orange. Carl Feltro in third. So 3 similar color schemes in the top 3. There's Feltro down the backstretch. And our race leader coming up on the white and green. Uh-oh, trouble for one of them. And the race leader says, let me help you with that. Watch the kink. Caution in the kink. We're clear. 1 minute and 45 seconds in. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Steve Lamelli in the white and pink out in front. Carl Feltro in the second spot in the white, red, and orange. And then our third place driver now, Dylan Huig, followed by Chad Costello and Tom Acre. Coming up second and fourth, coming up on Ronnie Vasquez down the backstretch. And that blue one hard to see against the pavement. Keep going, Ronnie. Thank you, sir. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. This is the fastest growing class in on-road racing right now. Front-wheel drive, Steve Lamelli. Out in front with 13.9. Carl Feltro in the second spot, 14.4. Dylan Huig in third, 14.8. Chad Costello in fourth. And John Lewanag rounding out the top 5. Hot lap of the race is going to be from our race leader to 13.7 the last time by that white and pink. With 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go, there's our race leader. Off the end of the straightaway. Over here in front of the announcer's tower with a 4.3 second lead. So this is where Steve shines right here. He's starting to gap him. Feltro in the second spot. Costello in third. The white and pink right in front of the announcer's tower here. There's our race leader. He's got that nighttime paint job. Feltro in the 2 spot. Over on the right-hand side, down the backstretch, white and red, across the start-finish line. Chad Costello in third. Costello is actually right in front of Feltro, so third and second on the right-hand side. And now down the back straightaway, coming up on a white car. White car with the purple windows, that should be Jerome Pineda. So Pineda rounding out the top 5, going to have second and third coming up. 1:20 left to go. Our race leader, Lamelli, still out in front of the driver's stand here. Over on the right-hand side now, 22 and a 5:06 for our race leader. Feltro in the 2 spots on a 21 and a 5:01. Costello in third, 21 and a 5:04. Then we got 2:21 5:11s for fourth and fifth. That's Lewanag and Pineda. 1 minute left to go, guys. Race leader starting to come up on the green and white of Brian Bembry. Little harder to see. Different conditions out here. Night racing. We do have a lot of evening practice sessions out here at SCOR. So some of these guys may have a little nighttime setup out here. The LED lights look good out on the course. Easy to see the cars. 30 seconds left to go. Got 30 seconds. We're going to take a 10-minute break after this one, guys. We'll just go ahead and call it an 8 o'clock start for round 2. 8 p.m. start for round 2. So race number 1, round number 2, 8 p.m. sharp. 15 seconds left to go. Lamelli out in front by 7.9 over Carl Feltro with Costello in the 3rd spot, 1.1 behind him. Lewanag in 4th, and Pineda still rounding out the top 5, followed by Huig, Acre, Bembry, and Vasquez. Lamelli on a 22 and a 5:07. Down the back straightaway. Keep going, keep going.
Ronnie Vasquez done.
Take an extra lap. If you hear your car called done, still take an extra lap, guys. Take an extra lap.
Done. Carl Feltro done.
Track will be open for practice. 3 more to finish. 2 more, 1 more. Waiting on Lamelli. That's a race. Everybody is done. Steve Lomelli, boom, shakalaka, going to take the win,
Race is
22 and a 5:07. Carl Feltro second, 21 and a 5:01. Chad Costello third, 21 and a 5:02. John Lewinag fourth and Jerome Pineda fifth. All race results are available on Live RC.
Romeo Rodriguez.
So once again, guys, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. race 1. 8 p.m. race 1.
13-5. 12-4. 14-9. 20 flat. Ronnie Vasquez. 12-9. 12-2. 14 flat. Joel Marquez. 15-5. 15-7. 17-7. 14-9. 13-2. 15-8. 14-4. 15-5. 15-9. 13-6. 17 flat. 13 flat. 15-5. 14 flat. 12-3. 12-5. 15-3. 14-8. 12-2. 12-1. 12-5. 15 flat. 45.4. 14-8. 12-1. 13-9. 21.6. 14-9. 12-6. 15-4. 15-1. 12-6. 12-6. 12-4. 15-2. 14-9. 15-1. 12-5. 12-3. 12-4. 15 flat. 15-1. 13-7. 20.3. 15-1. 15-3. 15 flat. 15-1. 15-4. 16-4. 16-3. $17-4. Ezra Gale. Unknown driver. 19.6. 158.8. 16.3. 16.3. 16.5. 18.5. 15.2. 15.2. 15.3. 15.1. 15.8. 15.5. 14.8. 15 flat. 16.7. 5 minutes to the start of the race. 16 flat. 'Matt Allen, 14.9. 13.9. 15.9. 12.7. 17.2. 12.6. 15.6. 4 minutes to the start of the race. Carl Feltro. 15.9. Francisco Hernandez. 12.5. 12.5. 15.3. 16.7. 37 flat. 13.8. 16 flat. 14.2. 15.6. 3 minutes to the start of the race. 29 flat. 13.6. 24.6. 13.9. 30.9. 19.5. 16 flat. 2 minutes to the start of the race. 16.8. 13.8. 15.1. 13.8. 15.3. 13.7. 14 flat. start of the race. 14-1. 24.8. 45 seconds to the start of the race. 50.3. The start of the race.
All right, guys, practice is over. Guys, a little quick practice session as we get into round number 2. Guys, it is 8 p.m., which means we're ready for round number 2. Let's go ahead and get race number 6 out there to corner marshal. So same thing all over again, guys. Front wheel drive. Come on out and corner marshal, please. 17.5 TC is coming up. Race number 6, let's go ahead and head on out at corner marshal. Race 6, front wheel drive. Race number 1, let's go ahead and roll them out for a couple warm-up laps.
Jason Garcia. John Luwanig. Jacob Serto. Brandon Shah.
All right, guys, just take a couple warm-up laps. Bring them over to the right-hand side, guys. Where's the rest of our marshals? Front-wheel drive. Come on. Race number 6, Lomelli, Feltro, Costello, Lewanag, Pineda, Huig, Acre, Bebry, Vasquez. Let's get the rest of our marshals out there. Still need a couple more marshals, guys. Bring them over to the corner, guys. Eric, I'll call you first. Romeo, I'll call you second. Roel, I'll call you third. Jason, I'll call you fourth. Jacob, I'll call you fifth. Matt, I'll call you sixth. John 7th, and Brandon, I will call you 8th. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. Wait for your name. Eric, Romeo, Roel, Jason, Jacob, Matt, John, Brandon. All cars go. $17.5 TC, round number 2 on the track, guys. It's Eric Steenhoven is our top qualifier. 25 and a 5:06 the time to beat. Right now it's going to be Roel Espina out in front, switching to that green body for round number 2. He was a white sedan in round 1. Roel Espina out in front. Romeo Rodriguez in second. Eric Steenhoven in third, followed by Jason Garcia and Matt Allen to round out the top 5. 25 and a 5:04 the pace for Roel. So the fluorescent green on a new TQ run. Down the back straightaway he goes. Watch at the end of the straightaway. Go low, and we're clear. And that Corsa gray, don't bring it back into the race line. That thing's got major damage. Thank you, Chad. Body tuck. Now it's tucked on the side. All right, 115 down, 345 left to go. Roel Espina out in front. Eric Steenhoven in second. Romeo Rodriguez in third. Going to be 0.8 of a second lead for Espina over the top qualifier, Steenhoven. 25 and a 5:06.9 the pace for Roel. 0.6 out of the TQ run now. Fluorescent green down the back stretch. Coming across the start-finish line. Eric Steenhoven taking over the top spot now. It's going to be the red car with the reflective stickers down the back straightaway now. 11.7 backed up with a 12.3. Espina. 12.4. Romeo Rodriguez, 12.3. Romeo in the fluorescent orange right here in front of the driver's stand over on the right-hand side now. Jacob Serrato in fourth and Jason Garcia to round out the top 5, followed by Matt, Brandon, and John. 3 minutes left to go, guys. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left. 21.5 TC coming up next. So we can anticipate that our main events will start shortly after 9 p.m. tonight, guys. It's always my goal to get you guys done by about 10:30 at the latest. So we'll take another 10-minute break after race number 6. We'll set up the main events. There will be no lower main events tonight. Everybody will be in an A main event, which means we'll keep the same race order for round number 3, the main event round. Eric Steenhoven and Roel Espina in a lead battle, separated by 1.2 the last time by. Our race leader got clean track out in front of him over on the right-hand side. Roel Espina in the second spot. Fluorescent green coming up on Matt Allen next. Romeo Rodriguez in third in the fluorescent orange down the back straightaway. Right now, looking at the gaps, it's only 0.2 of a second between first and second, and 2.2 between second and third. 2.5 spreads the top 3 as a total. 25 and a 5:09, so slowing down a little bit here. It looks like Eric Steenhoven's run from round number 1 could hold on to that TQ. He's out front right now as well. Red car over in front of the announcer's tower. Those reflective stickers. Trouble in the middle here, guys. That's no man's land, and Roel Espina going to take that nasty tumble right there, and Roel's going to drop out a second. Here comes Romeo and Jacob Serrato. So Serrato, the other red touring car, going to pop up into the 2 spot now. So Jacob over on the right-hand side. It's that new Mugen MTC3 down the back straightaway. Jacob Serrato, 13.2. Romeo Rodriguez, 12.5. Jason Garcia in the 4 spot, 12.4. Roel Espina now rounds out the top 5, trying to recover 12.3. Less than a minute left to go. Romeo Rodriguez and Jacob Serrato battle it out for the 2 spot, separated by 0.09 of a second. So it's the orange versus the solid red. Orange in front of the driver's stand. Got clean track out in front of him for the 3 spot. Jacob Serrato in the solid red. Race leaders coming up on Garcia, and we're clear. So once again, guys, we're trying to help those race leaders through traffic. Our race leaders coming up on Matt Allen next. Second place, Romeo Rodriguez in front of the driver's stand. He's still got clean track out in front of him. Only 10 seconds left to go. 5 seconds. Keep going, guys. Keep going, keep going.
Romeo Rodriguez done. Jacob Serto done. Eric Steenhoven done. Jason Garcia done. Matt Allen done. Roll Espina done.
Got a couple more to finish up.
Brandon Cho done.
And that's a race. Everybody is done.
John Luwanek done. The race is completed.
Eric Steenhoven taking the win, 25 and a 5:08. He'll remain our top qualifier with that run from round number 1. Finishing in the 2 spot will be Romeo Rodriguez. Jacob Serrato finishes in 3rd. Jason Garcia 4th. Roel Espina rounding out the top 5. All race results available on Live RC. Bring them in, shut them down, guys. Bring them in, shut them down. Let's get you guys back out there to corner marshal. So hop on out there and marshal, guys. Race number 2, you are up. This is 21.5 TC. Take a couple practice laps.
Moose. One minute to the start of the race. Ezra Gale. Art Hernandez. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, we're just about to start here. Got a couple more cars to check in.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Ronnie Vasquez. Francisco Hernandez.
All right, guys. Looks like everybody's checked in except for Joel Marquez. Let's take a look at the starting order here. Brady, I'll call you first. Francisco, I'll call you second. Art, I'll call you third. Joey, I'll call you fourth. Ezra, I'll call you fifth. Joel, I'll call you sixth. Ronnie, I'll call you seventh. And Moose, I will call you eighth. You want to take a lap, Joel? Go ahead. We're not in a rush tonight. All right, let's go ahead and bring them to the corner. Race number 2, wait for your name. Brady, Francisco, Art, Joey, Ezra, Joel, Ronnie, Moose. All cars go. Watch it coming onto the back straightaway, go high, and we're clear. Race number 2 on the track. Trouble for the red car coming on the straight, go low. Watch it coming onto the straightaway, go low. We're clear. Oh, big crash in front of the driver's stand. Blue car getting it wrong, and clear. This is when the darker colored cars can start playing with you out there. You get those lighter colored paint jobs for the nighttime racing. Kind of hard to see things out there in the corners, in the shadows. These guys lurking around the track. It's Francisco Hernandez out in front. Joey Olivares in the 2 spot. Watch in the middle. And then we got Ezra Gale in 3rd. So Joey in the 3 spot now in that teal car in front of the driver's stand here. Brady with the long lap right there. Francisco Hernandez out in front. Ezra Gale in second. Joey Olivares in third, followed by Moose and Joel Marquez to round out the top 5. We got 145 in, 3:15 left to go. 21.5 TC out on the course right now. Work together, guys. Work together. Get a faster car coming up on you. Just go a little wide. Give them a little room. You're racing against the clock. It's Francisco Hernandez out in front. Last time by 14.3. Ezra Gale, 14.8. Uh-oh. Looks like Moose taking a little tumble there. Joey Olivares in third. Joel Marquez in fourth. Moose to round out the top 5. 2:30 down. 2:30 left, guys. Francisco Hernandez out in front by 3.4 over Ezra. Ezra battling out with Joey Olivares, separated by a half a second. We're getting ready for NASCAR and Porsche Cup. We're getting ready for NASCAR and Porsche Cup coming up next. Francisco still our race leader, 14.6. Ezra dropping down to third with a little crash there. So Joey Olivares up in the 2 spot again. Let's see if Joey can hold on to it. Joey 15 flat the last time by. In the 2 spot, trailing the race leader by 5.1. Ezra in third, 3.3 behind him. 9 second spreads first through third. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Brady Dorman, already our top qualifier with a 21 and a 5:12. Right now for Francisco Hernandez on a new TQ run here, 21 and a 5:05. So Francisco coming up on some slower cars here over on the right-hand side now. The white car giving plenty of room there. Race leader in the blue. Oh, and a little tumble there. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? And the blue and yellow taking a little tumble, self-inflicted. Will that cost him the TQ run? 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go. 21 and a 5:04 pace the last time by. Now a 21 and a 5:06. So still good enough for the pole position in the main event. Coming up on that white car again and clear. Big crash for the white car. Oh! And our race leader upside down. Watch on the straightaway, go low. Caution on the straightaway, go low, guys. Caution on the straightaway, clear. So Francisco Hernandez with a 21-second lap time. That's going to put Joey Olivares now just 1 second behind Francisco. So the teal green with a chance to take over the lead. Francisco out in front still, 21 and a 5:13. He's right now 1.3 seconds outside of that TQ run. So Francisco down the backstretch trying to get it back in order, 14.6 the last time by. In front of the driver's stand here. It's going to need 2 more good laps if he wants to pick back up the TQ run. Let's keep driving, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going.
Ezra Gale done.
Take an extra lap here, guys. Take an extra lap.
Done. Ronnie Vasquez done. Moose done.
Waiting on Joel Marquez. That's the race. Everybody is done. All right, Francisco Hernandez snatches up the win and the TQ by 0.02 of a second. Francisco Hernandez, our new top qualifier. Joey Olivares, you got second. Good run, Joey. Finishing in third, Ezra Gale. Moves fourth, and Joel Marquez to round out the top 5. Bring them in, shut them down, guys. We need you back out there to marshal. Good question right there to the booth. There will be a 10-minute break before the main events, and there will be practice.
start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race. The start of the race.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and roll them out, guys. Let's get our marshals out there. I'm going to need to excuse two. I need two marshals to sit this one out and help me in the next one.
To the start of the race. David Rochin. Less than 5. Carlos Escandelli.
All right, NASCAR and Porsche Cup, so we should be 2-2 here. All right, guys, corner marshals are definitely ready, and our drivers are ready. Wait for your name. Carlos. Hunter. David. So this is race number 3, NASCAR and Porsche Cup. We'll have Francisco join us in the main event for Porsche Cup. Sportsman and Expert USGT coming up next. That's Sportsman and Expert USGT coming up next. Hunter out in front. David Rochin in second. Carlos in third. So Hunter, 19.2 the last time by. Out in front by already 8 seconds over Rochin. $16.4 for Hunter. Carlos Escandelli in the top spot for Porsche Cup, 16.8 for Carlos the last time by. Number 75 out in front, that NAS truck, 18.9 the last time by. Carlos, 17.4. So now it looks like Carlos with the 18-lap run. Hunter on another one of those patented 17-lap runs. We got 145 in, 3:15 left to go. 3 minutes left to go. And there's our race leader, Hunter, 19 flat. Carlos, 16.8. 18 and a 509 for the Porsche Cup. 17 and a 516 for the NAS truck. Hunter, 17.9 the last time by. Carlos, 17.1. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. We are halfway there. Race number 4, USGT. Race number 4, get them ready to go. Oh, man, and only 2 on the course, and they find each other out there. And here comes Hunter. Hand counting Hunter tonight. So the transponder arrives tomorrow. He's officially back in the racing scene. Once you get the transponder, you're starting to get serious again. Carlos out in front, 18 and a 512 in the red and white. The Porsche sharing the road with the NAS truck there. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Got 1:30 left here. Still an 18-lap run to a 17-lap run. 2 guys, 2 separate classes. And you can see pretty equal speed there. Nice moves there by Hunter. Putting on a show over on the right-hand side. Looks like Hunter Cotel down the backstretch. Still hasn't lost his touch. 16 and a 5 flat. Let's see if we can get it back on a 17-lap pace. Uh-oh. Dotted it. 19.1 with the bobble. Carlos still, now Carlos dropping down to a 17-lap run. 17 and a 505. 45 seconds left on the master timer here. Shake and bake, the Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby's dad was right. If you ain't first, you're last. Carlos out in front, 17 and a 505. Hunter in the second spot, 16 and a 501. 30 seconds left to go, guys. Carlos with a hard hit right there. Escandelli, 21-1 the last time by. Only 10 seconds left on the master timer here. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Ellie done. All drivers are finished.
And that's race. Everybody is done. It's going to be Carlos Escandelli taking the win, 17 and a 507. Hunter taking the win for NASCAR with a 16 and a 501. Let's bring him in and shut him down. Again, bring him in, shut him down. I need a couple volunteer corner marshals to get this next race going. All right, guys, race number 4 right here, Sportsman USGT and Expert USGT. Let's get a couple volunteer corner marshals out to the course, please. So we'll need a little bit of help to get this one going, guys. So let's keep that program moving so I can make sure to get you guys home at a decent hour so you can come back next Tuesday, which will be the 26th. Mark your calendars, guys. Tuesday the 26th. Let's do it again. Tuesday night racing out here at Southern California On-Road Raceway. We're out here at SCOR having fun on a Tuesday night. Come on out and join us. If you guys like off-road racing, guys, come on out on Wednesday.
Art Hernandez.
I'm going to keep a little bottle of mosquito spray here, though. My legs are getting bit.
Race. The start of the race. Steve Lomelli. Dylan Weig. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Chad Costello.
All right, everybody's checked in, guys. Let's get the rest of our marshals out here. All right, and I need. See you later, Dino. Let's get one more at the podium, guys. We got to make sure we have all corner marshal spots covered. We only had 3 guys in the last race. We don't have anybody on the right-hand side. So, 1, 2 volunteers. Guys, let's get a couple more out there. If you could help us out, please. We need help on the right-hand side. We don't have any marshals down by the podium. There's 3 guys standing right there behind the fence. Step around the fence. Whoa. That worked? All right, we need one more marshal in that back right corner where the cars are staged. And guys, thanks. Hey, I see you raising your hand over there. Thank you. One more marshal. Let's make it official, guys. We got 2. Man, scholar and a gentleman. Thank you. All right, Chad, I'll call you first. Steve, I'll call you second. Art, I'll call you third. Paul, I'll call you fourth. Francisco and Dylan, wait for your name. Chad, Steve, Art, Paul, Dylan. All cars go. Yeah, tire warmers do make a difference because it's not about the heat when you go out for your run. It's about baking in your sauce. Well, that was a good question from the corner. So tire warmers do make a difference. Of course, during nighttime racing, that's also a factor. So you got a little heat in the tires. But a lot of guys aren't relying on that heat right off the bat. It's more baking in the sauce. I'll let you know as soon as I break in my first set. Chad out in front. Lomelli in second. Art Hernandez in third. Chad Costello, our race leader, 13.4. Steve Lomelli in the second spot, 13.6. Paul Cathy in third, 13.7, followed by Art Hernandez and Francisco to round out the top 5. Actually, it looks like Costello and Lomelli are experts. So our sportsman top 3 is Hernandez, Cathy, and it looks like Francisco Hernandez. So Paul Cathy out in front for sportsman. Oh, look at this little pairing right here. These are our 2 experts. Nice little pairing on the right-hand side. Our experts down. Oh, Lomelli dots it down the back straightaway. Chad out in front. Lomelli in second. 22 and a 5.0, 3.6 to 22 and a 5.0, 3.1. So actually Lomelli with the lead in that hot pink for expert. Paul Cathy for sportsman. Art Hernandez and Francisco Hernandez third for sportsman. 2 minutes down and 3 minutes left to go. Got 2 down and 3 to go. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. We're halfway there. Costello and Lomelli in a lead battle here. It looks like Costello has taken over the lead now, 22 and a 501.5. Lomelli dropping down to a 22 and a 510 run. And then for Sportsman, Hernandez, that's Art out in front, 21 and a 507. Paul Cathy in second, 14.8. And looks like Dylan Huygen third, 14 flat. 15 flat, backed it up with. And then for Francisco Hernandez, 16.7 the last time by Francisco. Going to be running with the Porsche Cups and the NASCARs in the finals tonight. Oh, man, ringing the bell on that one. That was Paul Cathy, the second place driver for Sportsman USGT. Our two front runners for Sportsman paired up on the course. They both got the white paint job. Oh, man, he says, hey, let's do some swapping paint here, our top two. The only way to tell them apart is Art has the black wing. So there's our two front runners for Sportsman off the end of the straightaway. Paul Cathy and Art Hernandez. They both have the Exotech P1Z body. Both using that Tamiya PS1 white paint. And like I mentioned, just that black wing is the only difference there for Art Hernandez. Cathy over on the right-hand side. Out in front by 3.8 over Art now. So Art is on an RC week right here. He's racing on Tuesday night here for On-Road, and now he's heading up to Bakersfield for Dirt Oval at Rain Man's Hobbies this weekend. They have their big annual Dirt Oval race up there in Bakersfield. 45 seconds left to go. Chad Costello and Steve Lomelli for the top spot in Expert. They are separated by quite a bit, though. It's a lap difference. 22 and a 501 pace for Costello. 21 and a 5 flat for Lomelli. 30 seconds left to go, guys. Oh, man, on a wheelie. You don't see that every day at On-Road. Paul Cathy put it up on two wheels. Looked like you were no prep drag racing for a moment there. 15 seconds left to go. 10 seconds. Well, the track's going to be closed for a couple days, guys, as we reconfigure the track. The track will be closed until all of our out-of-towners arrive on Friday morning. Friday practice is reserved only for TCS participants. So, once again, guys, we got that big TCS finals coming up this weekend. It's going to be a good time out here at SCOR. All right, guys, racing to the start-finish line. Down that back straightaway. Bring them all the way around. Bring them all the way around. Two more, three more, and one more. Ooh, lost count there. Waiting on Francisco in the orange Porsche, actually. So the orange Porsche may be getting out there a little late. One final roll, and that's the race. Everybody is done. Bring them in and shut them down. Guys, that is the race.
The race is completed.
All right, so Chad Costello taking the win. Steve Lomelli second for the Expert division. Let's take a look at our sportsmen's. Paul Cathy, Art Hernandez, Dylan Huig. Bring them in, shut them down, guys. Let's get you back out there to corner marshal. We got race number 5 coming up right here. This is Formula 1 and Euro Truck. Rob King, David Rochin, and Izzy Sares.
Rob King. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. The start of the race. David Rochin.
Let's get our corner marshals out there, guys. Take another practice lap as we get our USGT guys out into position.
To the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, guys. Paul is out there to marshal. Thank you, Paul. Let's get the rest of you guys out into position. Come and help us out, guys. Drivers from the last race, we're waiting for you. Don't worry if you're in the next race, guys. I will give you time before the next race starts. Dylan is out there. Chad is out there. Let's get a guy in the middle here. Thank you, guys. Just about done with qualifying, guys. We got this one and one more. Thanks, Steve. I'm going to call my Euro trucks first this round. David, I'll call you first. Izzy, I'll call you second. Rob, you'll wait to be called third. David. Izzy. And then we'll put a little gap here for our Formula One driver. Rob, go ahead, Rob. All right. Race number 5 out on the track. We're getting ready for the TCS finals, guys. As I mentioned, track will be closed tomorrow. Track will be closed on Thursday, guys, and then we'll open things up. Gates open 9 a.m. on Friday, guys. Gates open 9 a.m. on Friday. We'll start practice at 10 a.m. So practice from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, guys, for TCS. We'll do registration and all that good stuff. Actually, most of you guys are already registered at TamiyaUSA.com. And remember that at least for the ticket to Japan class, the rule is you had to have participated in a regional to race in the finals. You can go to TamiyaUSA.com for more details. We got Rob King for the F1 class, 16.6 the last time by on an 18 and a 5.15. David Rochin leading Euro Truck on a 17 and a 5.10. David's Euro Truck looking pretty solid out there on the right-hand side. Izzy Saras in third, 17.9. Izzy just hitting his hot lap. Right now, Rochin with a 6.7 second advantage over Izzy Saras, though. Well, the key to a successful Euro Truck, keeping that momentum in the corners. Well, there's lots of tricks. It starts with putting the power to the ground, stiffening up that differential, especially the front one. So if you look into the TCS rules, you'll find that the diff still has to have diff action, but you want to definitely make it feel stiffer and put that power to the ground, getting the truck to drag itself around with a little bit more of a stiffer front diff. They did add oil-filled shocks to the selection this year, guys, so you can run those oil-filled shocks. So side effects include headache, nausea, and oily discharge. David Rochin out in front. Izzy Saras in the second spot for Euro Truck. And then we got Rob King in a class of his own. Oh, Rochin dots it. But a nice little recovery there. Didn't need to get marshaled. Didn't lose much time. Rochin on a 17 and a 5.09. Making a 17 and a 5.12 after that bobble. Rob King for F1. Rob needs help over on the right-hand side. Thanks, Art. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go. Don't forget, if you're coming out to the TCS finals and you're watching online through our live feed, you do have to have a MyLabs transponder at this raceway, so make sure you bring your MyLabs transponders. David Rochin, 17.2. Then we got Izzy Saras, 18.8. Backed up with an 18.1. Rob King, 17.5. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go. So we got race number 6 coming up next. Then we'll take another 10-minute break, guys. I'll do the paperwork for the main events. It'll be the same race order. We'll have 10 minutes of practice, so if you're in 17.5, unless you already have a different battery ready, I would suggest not practicing before the start of your main event. So 17.5, you'll be race number 1 after that 10-minute break. We got front-wheel drive coming up next. Get them ready, race 6. Rob King out in front for F1 in a class of his own. 16 and a 503. Roach and Saras battle it out for the top spot in Euro Truck. Now just separated by 3.4. So David trying to keep it out in front of Izzy. 19.4 for Roach and 18.7 for Saras. There's our Euro Truck leader down the backstretch across the start-finish line, 18.8. Izzy Saras, 18.7. Backed up with an 18 flat. 2.6 the gap. So Izzy is catching Roach, and will there be enough time, though? Keep going, guys. Keep going. Race them to the line, guys. Keep going. Keep going.
David Rochin done.
Take that extra lap.
All drivers are finished.
And that's a race. Everybody is done. Bring them in. Shut them down.
Race is completed.
David Rochin taking the win. 17 and a 5:15. Izzy Saras second. 17 and a 5:17. And then Rob taking a win for F1 was a 16-lap run. Bring them in, shut them down. We'll get you guys back out there to Corner Marshal. We're also going to need a couple volunteers, guys. For our final qualifier of the night, guys, we'll need 1 or 2 volunteers for our final qualifier of the night right here. All right. Hunter's going to help us out. Thanks, man. Carlos is helping us out. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. We'll work together, and we'll always keep that goal of finishing as soon as possible without rushing each other, guys. So we had 52 last week, and we were staying on a one round per hour pace. So we'll try to do the same thing here tonight. About an hour around so we can get some sleep and go back to work tomorrow and feel good about it. We'll see you guys next Tuesday, guys, on the 26th. Let's keep the Tuesday night program going. We'll be racing out here on the 26th. We're going to try to keep the Tuesday night racing going every single Tuesday night, which will be fun for us that can make it out. All right, new transponder for Carl. And then I got 2 guys that were just out here marshaling, so I'm going to give an extra couple minutes for Chad. Here comes the rest of them.
To the start of the race.
Take a couple warm-up laps, guys.
Less than 5.
Here comes Ronnie. Here comes Chad. All right, let's get our final lap in. Here comes Chad. Here comes Dylan.
Chad Costello.
Dylan, take a lap. Guys, let's start bringing them into the corner. All cars are checked in. Let's bring them into the corner here. Steve Lamelli, I'll call you first. Carl Felcher, I'll call you second. Chad Costello, you will start third. John Lewinag, you'll start fourth. Jerome Pineda, 5th. Dylan Huig, 6th. John Mockray, 7th. Brian Bembry, I'll call you 8th. Ronnie Vasquez, I'll call you 9th. Corner marshals, please pay attention. Drivers, wait for your name. Steve, Carl, Chad, John, Jerome, Dylan, Tom, Brian, Ronnie. All cars go. Front wheel drive, and we're off and running. Ringing the bell. Big hit for Bembry. Oh, man. Seeing stars out there. No throttle. Lights were still on. Carl Felcher, our early race leader, 14.1, backed up with a 14 flat, and now it's going to be Chad Costello with a 13.9. Chad Costello out in front. Carl Feltro in second. Dylan Huig in third, followed by Jerome and John. Feltro 13.9 the last time by 0.2 out in front of Chad. Trouble at the kink. Thank you, David. So Carl Feltro, 13.9. White and red in front of the driver's stand now. Trouble for Ronnie. We're clear. Feltro, 22 and a 508.9. 13.9 again, 22 and a 508.3 right now, just about a half a second out of the TQ run. So Feltro, Costello, and Dylan Huig are top three, followed by Pineda and Lomelli to round out the top five. Lewanag, Acre, Vasquez, and Bembry to complete the running order. Two down and three to go, guys. 2 down, 3 to go. Carl Felcher, 1.7 out in front of Chad Costello. Huig in the third spot, a half a second behind. Three-way battle for the third spot. Huig, Lomelli, and Lewanag are top three, followed by, that three-way battle for third. Huig holding on to it, then Feltro still out in front on a new TQ run, 22 and a 505. It's all right. It looks like Brian Bembry's going to get it back out there. Work together, guys. Share the road. If you get a faster car, just let them go. You're racing against the clock, not the car right next to you. You guys get collected. You're both going to go slower for the round. Feltro out in front on a new TQ run. Let's see if we can find Carl out there, helping through a little bit of traffic. He's coming up on this blue, pink, and white. Oh, no. Trouble for that red one. He looked like a hopper for a minute there. Off the end of the straightaway, our race leader coming up on the orange car next. Carl Feltro, 22 and a 506.6. New TQ run. Body tuck, help him out. Lomelli with body tuck. And maybe bigger problems than that. It still sounds a little funky. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Feltro coming up on John Lewanag. Lewanag taking a nasty tumble there. So Pineda with a chance to pick up third. Jerome in the white car with the purple windows. Lomelli continues to have trouble in the corner pocket. 1 minute left to go, guys. Carl Feltro down the backstretch, coming up on Vasquez. Thanks, Ronnie. Chad Costello in the 2 spot, trailing by 5.3. Jerome Pineda has pulled up in the 3rd spot now, the white car. Jerome Pineda and John Lewanag battle it out for that 3rd spot, 14.3 versus a 14.2. They're separated by 2 100ths. Steve Lomelli rounding out the top 5. Tom Acre, Ronnie, Dylan, Brian. 25 seconds left to go. Costello getting marshaled out there, so it looks like Pineda will start to close the gap here, 20.5, so Chad should still hold on to the 2 spot. Keep going, guys, keep going. Carl Feltro still out in front, 5:07.2. This is a new
Chad
TQ
Costello.
run by 3/10.
Feltro
Keep
done.
going, keep going, keep going.
Steve Lomelli done.
All right, Carl Feltro, you are done.
20%
Carl
done.
Feltro, you are done.
Don Luwanic done.
Chad Costello, you're done. I still got about half the
Jerome
group to
Vega done.
finish. Just take an extra lap.
Tom Ocker done.
Waiting on
All
Bembry.
drivers are finished.
That's a race. Everybody is done. Bring them in and shut them down. Carl Feltro, 22 and a 5:07.3 for the new TQ. Chad Costello second. John Lewanag third. Lomelli fourth. Pineda fifth. Bring them in. Shut them down. Guys, we'll have 10 minutes of practice. We'll get started with the mains just a little after 9 o'clock.
Yes. Tom Ocker. $14.9. Roll Espina. 13.8. Ezra Gale. 16.3. $19.2. Rob King. 20.8. 18.2. 12.6. 12.5. 17.4. 12.2. 16.8. 12.8. 16 flat. 15.8. 12.4. Ronnie minutes to the start of the race. Joel Marquez. 19.4. 12.2. 16.6. 45 seconds to the start of the race. 14-6. 16 flat. 12-5. 25.8. 16-7. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Izzy Suarez. 16 flat. 17-1. 15 seconds to the start of the race. 23.6. 21.5. 14-4.
All right, guys. Main events are
Less than 5,
posted,
238.5.
guys. Main events are posted. We still got a couple minutes left in the break.
16-4. Tom Ocker. 14-7. 16-9. 16-4. 17-6. 24.5. 9. 19-1. 14-5. 3. 16-2. 14-4. 19 flat. 4 minutes to the start of the race. 12-5. 14-4. 17-4. 36.2. 21.6. 16-7. 15-7. 22.6. 17-2. 15-9. 3 minutes to the start of the race. 16-4. 19-3. 234.3. 15-2. 14-9. 18-3. 17-7. 15-2. 16-2. 16 flat. 15-6. 20.7. 20.3. 16-1. 2 minutes to the start of the race. 18-3. 15-4. 15-2.
Do I need to post the sheets? I already put them up.
6. 18-1. 1 minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. 17-9.
time are we starting?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Guys are ready. I'm not sure. I didn't want to pressure them, but I know that
18-8.
closing off-road at 10, right?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of doing it right in line with that.
Okay.
Just figured that maybe they need
14-8.
extra minute or two.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Pretty soon they're probably already freaking out that the guy's saying 10 seconds to the start. Because they know I'll pull the trigger, dude. You know?
15 flat.
Shop's closed. Let's go. Man, bug spray's the thing, though, dude. I've gotten bit so many times tonight. I'm gonna leave a bottle in here if you don't mind.
7.
Bit up.
Just on the legs, dude.
14-6.
They're smacking on me. I don't know. I must be sweating out some like good tasting sweat, dude. Some Modelo sweat.
15-1.
Come on.
19 flat.
All right, guys, we are just about ready to go with our main event round. Let's go ahead and bring them in and shut them down. Practice is officially over. Good luck to everybody in the final main event round here tonight. Thanks once again to everybody for coming out and participating in our second ever Tuesday night racing out here at SCOR. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night for off-road over at Huckleberry. We look forward to a awesome weekend for the TCS finals, guys. More details to come. Of course, a lot of them are already posted at TamiyaUSA.com. But gates open 9 a.m. on Friday, guys. We'll help welcome you, and you'll start setting up your pit areas. We'll have practice on Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please remember that Friday practice is reserved for the TCS participants, so we won't be able to host anybody that just wants to come and practice that day. It is exclusive to the event. But we'll be back on the 26th. Tuesday night racing is back next Tuesday night, guys, so we'll do it again. All right, guys, we are heading into race number 1, which means we need race number 6 out to corner marshal. So Eric Steenhoven, Romeo Rodriguez, Royal Espina, Jacob Serrato, Jason Garcia, Matt Allen, John, and Brandon Cho in this one. It's the A-main event for 17.5. Guys, let's get race number 6 out here to Marshall. Feltro, Lamelli, Costello, Lewanag, Pineda, Huig, Acre, Bembry. Race number 6, front-wheel drive. Let's get you guys out to a turn marshal spot. Race number 6, front-wheel drive. Help us out, guys. Don't forget, guys, sorry, I just had the mic off. Don't forget, guys, off-road closes at 10 o'clock, guys. So off-road closes at 10 o'clock. We're also going to be finishing up on-road right around that time, guys. So make sure that you're starting to pack up your stuff as you finish. And keep in mind the facility does officially close at 10 tonight. All right, guys, let's get out to those corner marshal spots. Thank you. Tom Acre is out there. Let's go ahead and start rolling them out, guys. Let's get the rest of our marshals into those corners. Yo. Get out into those corner marshal spots, guys.
John
We need a marshal in the back left corner. Where's all of our front-wheel drive,
Eric
guys?
Steenhoven, Romeo Rodriguez, Jacob Serrato, Brandon Cho.
It shouldn't be this hard to get marshal. We got 9 guys in the last race. Come on. Let's not make this a bad habit. We need a marshal in the back left corner. Where's the rest of you guys? So Jerome's our marshal in front of the driver. Stan, thanks. We just need 1 marshal at each cone, guys. Thank you, Steve. All right. Everybody's checked in. Let's go ahead and take them to the back straight, guys. Let's go ahead and take them to the back straight. Slow on the back straightaway, please. Slow on the back straightaway. Eric Steenhoven, our top qualifier at the number 1. Eric, come on down to the Alpha 1 banner. Romeo Rodriguez at the number 2. We'll go about a fence post apart. Romeo Rodriguez at the 2. Roel Espina, the green one, at the 3. Jacob Serrato already in position at the number 4. Jason Garcia at the 5. Matt Allen at the 6. John Lee Wanag at the number 7. And Brandon Cho at the number 8. All right, corner marshals, let's put away the cell phones. Let's give our undivided attention for 5 minutes here. It's the A main event final for 17.5 TC. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. Eric getting it wrong, drops down into third. Help back at your spot, and we're clear. Lap number 1, and it looks like our third from the grid going to pick up the top spot here. Roel Espina. Romeo Rodriguez in second and Eric Steenhoven in third. 3-car breakaway. 12.7 for our race leader. Roel Espina in the fluorescent green. Romeo Rodriguez in the second spot in the fluorescent orange. Romeo in the orange going to be participating in the TCS finals this weekend. Oh, lead battle. Here we go. Down the backstretch. Espina and Rodriguez. Matt Allen in third. Well, the Rainbow Trout in third hasn't had much airtime in the top 3 tonight. Trying to put a run together down the back. Oh, man, knocking the boots. Oh, man, that was the rubber boot. I thought it was a piece of the car that flew off. It was the rubber boot from the end of the little 2x2 aluminum boards out there. Roel Espina, Romeo Rodriguez, and Matt Allen. You're almost happy that the rubber boot ejects instead of taking your front A-arm with it. Matt Allen in third. Jacob Serrato in fourth. Eric Steenhoven to round out the top 5, followed by Brandon Cho, Jason Garcia. 3:15 left to go, guys. Here's our lead battle. Back in through the center of the course. Roel looking in the rearview mirror. Objects are closer than they appear. Steenhoven upside down. The Marshall running a huge audible for that car. 2 down and 3 to go, guys. 2 down and 3 to go. Roel Espina 1.5 out in front of Romeo Rodriguez down the backstretch. This is the biggest lead he's had in the race. It's about 2/3 of a straightaway length. And then we got Matt Allen in the third spot, followed by Jacob Serrato and Jason Garcia to round out our top 5. Brandon and Eric. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. 12.5 for Roel, 12.3 for Romeo, 12.8 for Matt. First across the line. Second across the line, and here's third. Battle for third. Here comes the red car of young Jacob. Looking for a move on Matt. There it is. Beautiful pass in a very tight section of the track. Excellent driving by Jacob Serrato right there. 12-2 for Jacob that time by Matt Allen down to fourth, and Jason Garcia rounding out the top 5. We got 3 down and 2 to go, guys. All right, guys, race number 2. Let's start getting them ready. 21.5 TC. All right, now we got other battles developing. Actually, battles everywhere. Roel Espina 1.5 out in front of Romeo. Romeo 1.9 out in front of Jacob. Jacob 7/10 out in front of Jason. Jason 1.9 out in front of Brandon Cho. So Cho making the most amount of progress from 8th on the grid. Up into that 5 spot right now. Battling out with Matt Allen and Eric Steenhoven. Getting a little welcome back here. Not all battles are out in front. Looking on the right-hand side, this is the battle for 5th down the back straightaway. And these are some of our local fast guys. Oh, man, Matt Allen getting loose in the corners there. Steenhoven picks up a spot. Still got Brandon on the run. So battle for 5th down the backstretch. Allen high-centered on the dot. Thanks, Tom. And body tuck now. That lightweight body. Help him out, guys. It's always tough with those lightweight bodies there. 55 seconds left to go. Roel Espina, Romeo Rodriguez separated by 1.5 the last time by the fluorescent green machine. Down the backstretch. We'll call it a half a straightaway length. Romeo Rodriguez in the second spot, trailing by 1.3. 21.5 TC. A main event race number 2. Let's get them ready to go. First across the line, second across the line, then here comes third, Jacob Serrato. Jacob in that all red car in front of the announcer's tower here. That's that new Mugen MTC3. Take a look at that red car with barely any stickers down the backstretch. That's young Jacob. And that Mugen looks pretty smooth out there. Just add driver. 14 seconds left to go. Jacob had the pass of the race when he picked up that third spot. That was beautiful. Down off the end of the straightaway, young Jacob Serrato still in third. We're running out of time, guys. Keep going, keep going. Race him to the line, race him to the line. Keep going, keep going.
Romeo Rodriguez done. Jacob Serrato done.
Our
Jason
top three are done. Here comes the rest of them.
Eric Steenhoven done. All drivers are finished.
And that's the race. Everybody is done. Let's get the top three over to the podium for a quick picture. Royal Espina, Romeo Rodriguez, and Jacob Serrato. Let's get our top three over to the podium. Jacob Serrato, third.
One minute to the start of the race. Joel Marquez. Moose.
All right, guys, we need our, can we
Ron
get,
Vasquez.
David, do you have
5
time to
seconds
make
to
a
the start of the
podium
race.
pick? Let's get our top three to the podium. Sorry. We were talking about a couple things. All right, so Royal Espina, Romeo Rodriguez, and Jacob Serrato. Those three guys up on the podium. We'll get a quick picture, you
30
guys.
seconds to the start of the
Tuesday
race.
Night Racing's first podium right here. So head on over. We'll get a quick picture with you with David. We're just going over a couple game plans, a couple things, adjustments that we're going to be making to the track and facility.
Francisco Hernandez.
Thanks to all the guys that helped us out tonight. Thank you, Chad Costello. Thank you, Dylan Huig. And, of course, thank you to David Rochin.
Less than 5.
All right, guys, we'll go ahead and start lining them up on the backstretch while we wait for our 17.5 guys to come back out. Marshall, of course, those top three will join us after their picture. Jason Garcia, Eric Steenhoven, Brandon Cho, Matt Allen, John Lewinag. Let's get the rest of our guys out here, and let's line them up. Francisco Hernandez, come on down. You line up at the number 1. All the way down to the Alpha 1 banner. Francisco to the 1, all the way down to Alpha 1. There's our top qualifier. All right, one more spot right there. Francisco looks good. Brady Dorman at the number 2. Come on down, Brady, right at the next fence post. Start of the boop. Joey Olivares at the 3. Joey. Ezra, you've been upgraded to the 4. Ezra, come on down. You line up 4th. Moose, you line up 5th. Let's get a Marshall out there in the middle, guys. Joel Marquez and Ronnie. Get the rest of our marshals out there, guys. All drivers from race number 1. Thanks, Jacob, for the start. Yeah, stay back there. All right, grid looks good. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. 21.5 TCA main event, and we're off and running. Our top qualifier, Francisco, over on the right-hand side. Battle for second right off the bat here down the backstretch, and we got a new second-place driver. It's going to be Joey. Brady down to 3rd. He's got company with Joey right there, mixing it up for the 2-spot. 3-car breakaway down the backstretch. Moose trying to stay with that front group. He's got the high beams on. Oh, that one's on the wrong side. Moose picking up the top spot. Let's go. Woo! Oh, your phone. Thanks. All right, so new race leader down the backstretch. They got him on the run. Look at these cars go. Man, I would need headlights out here. Or one of those like antenna lights. You see a lot of those these days. Oh, man, watching the kink, caution the kink, and we're clear. Yep, that's the blue car didn't want to go, and the green car had to go. All right, so off the end of the straightaway, Ezra Gale out in front. Woo, man, just getting it back in order in the nick of time. We've seen a couple cars fly off over the rail over there. Body tuck maybe for the blue one. Send him back out there. He's broke. Is he saying he's done? Okay. 130 in and 330 left to go. Ezra Gale out in front. Ezra getting faster and faster every round tonight here in the white car, black wing. Oh, man, that one dotted in a big way. Joey Olivares trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Here comes our top qualifier, Francisco. Moose and Joel to round out the top 5. So Moose with those headlights reminds me of those new antennas you see that a lot of guys are selling online, like RC lit whips with a little LED coming out of the antenna tube. You're going to need some sort of a illumination to see your car in those dark corners out there, especially if you got a darker colored paint job. Ezra Gale, he's got the all-white nighttime body here. In front of the driver's seat, got a big old TQ Racing sticker on the side. Sean Park will be in attendance this weekend, speaking of TQ. 230 down, 230 left to go. Got 230 down, 230 left to go. Ezra out in front by 6 seconds over Joey, with Francisco Hernandez in the 3 spot. Now, this is the good battle here for second. Over on the right-hand side, our top qualifier, Francisco, up in the 2 spot now. Joey down to 3rd. Down the back straightaway they go. 2:15 left. Joel Marquez and Moose to round out the top 5. 2 minutes left to go, guys. Race number 3, NASCAR and Porsche Cup. NASCAR and Porsche Cup. Get them ready to go. So Ezra Gale, still our race leader in that white car with the red TQ stickers. Francisco Hernandez in the 2 spot. Off the end of the straightaway now over here in front of the announcer's tower to the kink. Joey Olivares and Joel Marquez battled it out for 3rd the last time by. So that's the battle for 3rd down the back straightaway. Uh-oh, Joey offline. And he's going to give Joel the spot. There we are. Good little stop and go from Joey. Thank you for that. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go. Got 1:15 left to go. Ezra Gale, Francisco Hernandez, and Joel Marquez, our top 3 the last time by. 1 minute left, guys. Ezra Gale, 15.3 the last time by. 21 and a 5:03 pace. Francisco, 14.3 the last time by. Trails the race leader by 8.3. Watching him from the announcer's tower here. We're clear. Only 30 seconds left to go. Our race leader on cruise control now. There's our race leader off the end of the straightaway. Coming up on lap traffic in the white, pink, and blue. Unintentional contact there. He said, I'm the race leader. I give you a little stop and go, but I want to be out in front of you. 15 seconds left to go. Francisco Hernandez in the 2 spot. Joey Olivares trying to hold on to that top 3. Marquez in the 4 spot, trailing by 4 seconds. We're running out of time. Big bell has rung. Checkered flag is out. When you cross the start-finish line, you will be done. Race them to the back straightaway, guys. Race them to the back straightaway.
Moose done. Francisco Hernandez done.
And that's the race. Everybody is done. Bring them in and shut them down. That's going to do it.
The race is completed.
Let's get Ezra Gale, Francisco Hernandez, and Joey Olivares over to the podium for a quick picture. Ezra Gale taking the win, 21 and a 5:04. Francisco Hernandez second, 21 and a 5:11. And Joey Olivares third, 20 and a 5:03. Good job, guys. Let's get the top 3 over for a quick podium pick with David.
Start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys. Race number 3, NASCAR and
Carlos
Porsche Cup. Yep. I think we're getting Francisco in this one.
To the start of the
Race number 2, guys. Race number 2. Let's get you guys out there to corner marshal. Ezra, Joey, Joel.
Less than 5.
Brady's already out there. And Art Hernandez, if you're still here, if you could help us out. This is light duty right here. We only got 3. Looking for one more to check in. Where's that orange Porsche? Guys, let's go ahead and start lining them up. All right, so Ezra's going to take that middle cone. I'll still need a marshal in the back right corner. Let's go ahead and line them up. Carlos at the 1. Carlos, come on down. Right there. Francisco at the 2. We'll have Hunter in the NAS truck line up at the number 3. We should have one more Porsche coming out. So, Hunter, you can park it right there. Perfect. Looks good. Okie dokie. Got one more coming out right here. It's race number 3. All right, here comes Francisco. Yep. Slow on the straight. I got cars out there. You can take a lap if you need it. Looked like it wasn't trim straight. All right, Francisco line up at the number 2. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. All right, we're off and running with Porsche Cup and NAS truck. Add that transponder to Francisco. And I'm hand counting that NAS truck out there. You're in a class of your own now. Been fun to watch Hunter run today. Number 75 out there. He's got some fans online watching him race. His family out here. Got a chance to chat it up with Dino. Carlos out in front of Francisco. We got action up in front for the Porsche Cups. So Carlos finally with somebody to play with tonight. Just a little bit of a different crowd on a Tuesday night. We still got to figure out our classes. For now, we're just offering all classes. And we'll keep working on what classes suit the crowd out there. But Porsche Cup, always a crowd favorite. We'll get a couple more Porsche Cups. We had almost a full group last week. Carlos Escondelli out in front for Francisco Hernandez in that 2 spot. The red and white of Carlos Escondelli, 17.2 the last time by Francisco. 20 flat. Here comes that little Nash truck. And that's Hunter Cotel. Hunter on a 15 and a 508. 130 down and 330 left to go. Got 130 down and 330 left. Carlos over on the right-hand side. Getting ready for race number 4. USGT. Get them ready, guys. We got our expert USGT and our sportsman USGT coming up next. That red and white of Carlos out in front, 17.2. Francisco in the second spot, 16.2. Nash truck taking a little bobble there. Hunter, 19 flat. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Got 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Francisco starting to reel in. Carlos now separated by 2.0. $230 down, $230 left. Got $230 down, $230 left. Halfway there. Carlos and Francisco set to do battle here. Separated by a half a straightaway length. They're coming up on Hunter. Hunter just ducking out of the way for those guys. We're clear. 16.1 to a 15.9. Francisco continues to reel in Carlos. Ouch. I'll tell you, the TT02s are very, very durable. It's an impressive chassis. We'll see a lot of TT02s out here this weekend, especially the GT Pro Spec class. Look at this lead battle right here. In front of the driver's stand, Carlos and Francisco. Francisco and Carlos, side by side, door to door, $100,000 in damage. 130 left to go. 2,992 slugging it out. Francisco and Carlos, they're pretty evenly matched skill level wise. Nice job, guys. Good race up in front. Down the back straightaway we go. Oh, man, little bobble there from Carlos. And another bobble from the other guy driving in the rear view mirrors. Man, Francisco tagged that board hard at the end of the straight. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. Francisco and Carlos separated by 1/10 of a second. If Carlos can keep it off those dots, he can get back in contention. "45 seconds. Oh, man. I think the marshal's okay. Thumbs up from the center. Thank you. So Francisco on cruise control now as Carlos had trouble on that straightaway. Nothing's going to change in this one. 20 seconds. Francisco, Carlos, and then for the Nash truck class, Hunter in the number 75. Nice job, Hunter. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Excellent driving by Hunter tonight. All right, Francisco, you are done with the win for Porsche Cup. Hunter, you're done with the win for NASCAR. And I got one more. What happened to Carlos? He says, I'm going to take a walk-off second. That's a race. Bring him in, shut him down. Francisco Hernandez, Carlos Escondelli, and Hunter, can we get you three over to the podium for a quick picture? USGT, you guys are coming up.
Art Hernandez. Paul Cathy. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get the rest of our corner marshals out.
Chad Costello.
Out into position.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Moose is also going to help us out. Brian's going to help us out. Thank you. All right, we got a couple more. Get a couple more marshals out there. We'll be ready to go.
Dylan Week.
All right, Dylan's ready to go. Let's go ahead and close that back straight away. Everybody's checked in. Thanks. Get our marshals out there. Hunter, you want to help back in the back left corner. Carlos will take the middle. Let's line them up. Chad Costello at the number 1. We just need one more marshal over by the podium. Guys, we need one more marshal over by the podium. All right, guys, let's take a look at that lineup. It's going to be our expert, Chad Costello, at the number 1. Go ahead and pull it all the way up to the Alpha 1 banner. Chad Lamelli at the 2. A little foreshadowing. Art Hernandez. Art, you're our top qualifier for Sportsman tonight. Come on down, Art. You line up 3rd. Paul Cathy 4th. And then Dylan 5th. Just need one more marshal out by the podium over there. Do we got a guy? Is it David? Are you watching that corner there? All right. It looks like we got somebody over there. All right. Corner marshals are ready. Thanks, Eric. Corner marshals are ready. A main event for Sportsman USGT. Drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. Oh, man, and our expert on the 2 spot getting loose, and then another one bites the dust. So Chad Costello with a great start here. The 2 experts, the 3 sportsmen, race number 4 on the track. Just all mixed together tonight. There are 2 different classifications that we run for the USGT class. But on Tuesday nights, to keep it in a timely fashion, and of course with only 5 signed up, they ran together. Chad Costello out in front for expert. Paul Cathy out in front for sportsman. So Cathy off the end of the straightaway, white car, white wing. Yeah, grip, especially when the dew point comes up, the grip just keeps getting better and better as that moisture in the air starts to wake up that sauce on the track. So lots of grip right now. Beautiful conditions for our evening race. We'll be back at it on the 26th, guys. Keep supporting the Tuesday night program. We'll see you out here next Tuesday, August 26th. That's right. It's the first time that our regular club racers will be racing on that TCS layout. And we've had our track designer out here all night with his notebook. So we know Steven's going to come up with something awesome for us. We'll be prepping the track, cleaning the track on Wednesday. We'll be setting up the track layout on Thursday. We're closed those 2 days. And then practice is exclusive on Friday for our TCS participants. So we will definitely look forward to having our locals out on Tuesday the 26th to get your first shot at the new layout. This one's been good to us. All right, Chad Costello, Paul Cathy, and Steve Lamelli, our top 3. But it's Costello for expert, Lamelli second for expert. For sportsmen, it's Cathy, Hernandez, and Week. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. 22 and a 5 flat for our race leader, Chad Costello. Down the back straightaway, white and orange. Coming up on our sportsman race leader. So this is leader on leader here. Thank you. Good, smart driving by Paul. I'm sorry, that was Art. Paul, there's 2 white ones out there. Paul's got that white wing. So Paul is actually pacing with the expert second place driver here. So there's second for Expert, first for Sportsman. Over on the right-hand side, the pink and the white pair. 2:15 left to go. Got 2:15 left to go. Race number 5, Euro Truck, is coming up next, guys. Race number 5, Euro Truck. Have them ready to go. I did see that. Oh, no. Paul Cathy having a couple hard hits right there. 1:45 left to go. .330 down, 130 left. Got 330 down, 130 left. Chad Costello, 13.2, firing off his hot lap late in this one. Lomelli actually has the hot lap of the race at a 13 flat. The hot pink down the backstretch. Currently trailing, let's see. It's a 23-lap run for Chad, so trailing by quite a bit. Lomelli's on a 21-lap run. Costello taking it to that next level here in the main event. Down the backstretch, Lomelli tags the board. Oh, man, and then trouble at the end of the straightaway. Sheesh. 1 minute left to go. Paul Cathy for Sportsman. Art Hernandez second for Sportsman. Dylan third for Sportsman. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of white paint jobs in the future for Tuesday night races. It's just so much easier to see that white out there versus like somebody like Dylan in the red and black. And Dylan, you'll have your race leader coming up with you. It's the white on white. Oh, man. Dylan in third going door to door with Lomelli, the second place expert. 35 seconds left to go. Well, the dark blue and the black are two of the hardest paint jobs to see out there. 30 seconds. Lomelli in the hot pink. Uh-oh, trouble in the corner pocket. Got a yard sale. And we're clear. 15 seconds left to go. Got 15 seconds left to go. Chad Costello, 23 and a 5:11. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Big bell has rung. Race him to the back straightaway, guys. Dylan, you're done with third for Sportsman.
Art Hernandez done.
Art, you're done with the win for Sportsman. Just like that, right at the end, the white car with the black wing takes the win. Chad Costello, you're done with the win for Expert. Let's get all 5 of you guys over to the podium. It's going to be Chad Costello taking the win for Expert. Lomelli second for Expert. For Sportsman, Art Hernandez taking the win. The other white car. This one right here, these are Euro trucks. The other white car taking the win. Art Hernandez, nice job. Paul Cathy, you're going to have to settle for second. Dylan, you got third. Let's head on over to the podium. I'll meet you guys over there.
Start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race. The start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Rob King.
All right, guys, hop on out there and corner marshal. Thank you. All of our US GT guys. Grab a spot here. We're going to have our Euro trucks line up front, guys. David Roach will line up at the number 1. Izzy will line up at the number 2. Later, man. Good job. Rob King, we're going to put that Formula 1 at the number. Whoa. Careful on the back straightaway, guys. We already had one stopped over there. All right, one more to the grid here. Let's get the rest of our US GT guys out there. 9:45, so this is exactly what we shoot for, guys. I want to get you guys out at a decent hour. Of course, when we have 50 or 60 guys, it might be 10:30. But in order to have successful weekday racing, we got to get you guys in home and in bed in time for work. All right, I got a marshal over here. I got a marshal over there. We need a marshal in the middle. Thanks, Paul. One more marshal over here by the announcer's tower, guys. Let's get all of our marshals out there, guys. Thank you. Chad will help us right here. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. All right, Euro Truck and Formula 1. What are the chances we're going to see a bunch of Euro Trucks out here this weekend at the TCS Finals? We already got the sign-up sheets, the entries from Fred. I'll be plugging in and programming the computer over the next couple days as we get ready for our first nationals out here at SCOR, Southern California On-Road Raceway. We got Rochin out in front, followed closely by Izzy Sares. The 2 Euro trucks feel the pressure. Rob King. And we have Don Pichelle. Go, Rob. They're rooting for you online right now, Rob. Picking off one. Rob looking good in that light blue and yellow. The Formula 1 working his way, bobbing and weaving around those big semi-trucks. David Rochin out in front for Euro Truck. His car looks pretty good. I want to say it's a Secret Stash RC paint job. Those are some nice paint schemes, guys. We'll see Jesse West out here in a couple days. David Roach and Izzy Sares separated by 8/10. So the battle here for Euro Truck, pretty good. Even though there was only 2 of them tonight, I'm sure we're going to see more and more of our Huckleberry guys show some interest in on-road. And Euro Truck, Porsche Cup, 2 of the easiest classes to get into when you're first thinking about on-road racing. Trouble for Rob. He's over here in pit lane. So we're just down to these 2 Euro trucks right here. Old school cab over of David Roach, and then that buggy raw of Izzy Sares down the back stretch. I got 3 different versions. Get the Mercedes as an option as well. 2 minutes down and 3 minutes left to go, guys. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. And they're all right there down the back stretch. 2:15 in. Rob King showing a long lap there after that pit stop. 1 minute, 1 second. Oh, man, big crash there for Rochin. Turns it around in the nick of time. The TTO 1E seeing some stars out there. Izzy picking up the top spot now down the back stretch. New race leader. And if somebody lost a wing from last Tuesday night, we did find a wing when we were closing up last Tuesday. So if you had a brand new clear wing, you lost a brand new clear wing to your body, I did find a wing last Tuesday night after racing. 2 minutes left to go, guys. Izzy Sares, David Rochin down the backstretch. It looks like it's a half a straightaway length lead here for Izzy over David. We got 1 race left to go tonight, guys. Race number 6, front wheel drive. We'll need a couple volunteers. As you can see, we only have 3 drivers in this one. We'll need a couple volunteers to get that final race going. Rob King in a class of his own on a 14 and a 5:13 for Formula 1. Izzy Saras for Euro Truck in our top qualifier. David Roach is scrambling in the 2 spot for Euro Truck, only trailing by 2.1. So one little bobble from Izzy, and David will be back in the mix. And there's Izzy in front of the driver's stand. Green, orange, white, and blue. Got to give some props to Izzy. He donated a on-road car to one of our racers out here. It was a nice car, too. It was a Yokomo BD8. Izzy has done. Oh, man, Izzy, what's going on? The announcer's curse cannot be that strong. I was saying good things about you, man. I'm not saying much at this big finals this weekend, guys. 35 seconds left to go. The transmitter battery died. It went into fail safe. Man, those lifeys, the lifeys always need a quick little charge. Come on, man. 15 seconds left to go. Rochin gifted the lead there. Man, I know my lifey battery doesn't even last an hour and a half. That little 6.6 volts doesn't get you very far these days. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Rochin on a victory lap here. Our top qualifier going to finish out in front. Here comes Rob. Rob, you're done with the win for Formula One. Here comes one more. Guys, we're going to need a couple volunteer corner marshals. You're good, chat. We're going to need a couple volunteer marshals for the final race of the night. Here comes Rochin. And that's a race. Guys, let's get Izzy, David, and Rob over to the podium real quick.
Brian Bembry. John Lewanig. One minute to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
Izzy is out there. David is out there. You going to do it? Here comes Steven. I mean, yeah.
30 seconds to the start
You
of the
can't
race.
just write in the notebook all night. Are you marshaling in front? Can I count you in front right there? You're going to take the podium corner. Thank you, Steven. And Hunter's going to help us out. That looks good, guys. Thank you very much.
15 seconds to the start of the
Maybe
race.
we need one more marshal in front of the driver's stand just for some extra protection here. All right, warm-up laps going down. Front-wheel drive, final race of the night, guys. Thanks to everybody for coming out. We raced here, so you don't need to race on the freeway. Have a safe ride home, guys. We'll see you out here next Tuesday, the 26th, guys. Otherwise, I'll see you guys here on Friday morning for TCS Finals. All right, here comes Chad. One more lap, guys. Let's give Chad a chance to run a lap, and Dylan. Chad and Dylan run a quick lap real quick. Back straightaway still open. Front wheel drive, a main event. Here comes Dylan. Dylan, take a quick lap. Back straightaway is closed. Let's go ahead and start lining them up. Carl Feltro at the number 1. Carl, come on down. All the way to the Alpha 1 banner. Steve O'Malley at the number 2. Steve. Chad Costello at the number 3. John Lewinag at the number 4. Jerome Pineda at the 5. Dylan at the number 6. Tom Ockray at the 7. Brian Bembry at the number 8. Ronnie Vasquez at the 9. All right. Quarter marshals are ready. And our drivers are ready. We're going racing in less than 5. Front wheel drive, a main event, off and running. Good start. 4-car breakaway, down the backstretch we go. Felcho, our top qualifier, leading the way. Lomelli in second. Costello in third, followed closely by John. Battle for third, battle for the lead, shaping up. Fireworks are going off at Knott's Berry Farm. We must be close to being done. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Carl Felcho out in front. Steve Lomelli in second. Chad Costello in third. Our race leader, Carl Felcho, 3/10 out in front of Lomelli. Lead battle over on the right-hand side. Lomelli closing in quickly. Trouble on the right-hand side for John. 1 minute in, 4 minutes left to go. Look at this lead battle over here on the right-hand side. Felcho and Lomelli. Front-wheel drive action down the back straightaway. Carl, 13.9. Steve, 13.8. Steve diving in on the corner. Little inside look on Carl there. Now on the right-hand side. Lead battle down the backstretch. 2:22 lap runs out in front. Chad Costello in that third spot in the white and orange. Jerome Pineda and John Lewinag rounding out the top 5, followed by Dylan, Ronnie, Tom, and Brian. Over on the right-hand side now, Feltro. 2/10 out in front of Lomelli down the backstretch. Good action up in front. We also got a battle for 5th between Jerome Pineda and John Lewinag. Pineda in the white car, Lewinag in the orange car. That's in front of the driver's stand now, over on the right-hand side. Lead battle, here comes Steve. 2:45 left to go. Carl, look in the rearview mirror. Objects are closer than they appear. Down the backstretch, we're coming up on that dark blue of Ronnie Vasquez. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. We are halfway there, guys. Lead battle off the end of the straightaway. It is Carl Felcher out in front of Steve Lomelli, separated by 3/10. Chad Costello in the third spot, 3.7 behind him, followed by Pineda and Lewinag to round out the top 5. Huig Vasquez. 3 down and 2 to go, guys. 3 down and 2 to go. All right, here's our lead battle coming up on more traffic over on the right-hand side. And down the backstretch. This is a moment here coming up on Dylan. Oh, man, nice inside move there. And Steve Lomelli picking up the top spot. Oh, they go door to door. That's racing. Side by side. Lomelli, our new race leader, down the backstretch coming up on Dylan. And now it looks like our top qualifier, Carl Feltro, scrambling in that 2 spot. Over on the right-hand side, 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Steve, 13.8. Carl, 13.8. Chad, 14.6. Backed up with a 13.9. So Costello starting to find some speed out there. Coming up on Vasquez. 3rd place coming through, Ronnie. When he gets there, we're clear. Thank you, sir. Watch on the back straightaway, go high. Caution on the back straightaway, go high. Caution on the back straightaway, go high, guys. Caution on the back straightaway. And it looks like it's out. Battery came out. Just set him down. That's unfortunate for Jerome. Looks like Tom Ockray made it back out there for a moment, but it's also parked. We'll be finding a dog bone or something at the end of this race. Yeah, we'll help you find it. 40 seconds left to go. Take her easy. Thanks, guys. 15 seconds left to go. Lomelli, Feltro, and Costello. All right, lead battle separated by 7/10 the last time by. Here they are over on the right-hand side. Will it be Steve Lomelli or will it be a top qualifier? Carl coming down to the final lap here. 3, 2, and the 1. Racing to the line, guys. Carl looking on the inside, trying to find a move on Steve over on the right-hand side. Will it be Lomelli or will it be Feltro? Down the back straightaway, Lomelli. Whew. Man, that was a good way to end our night. Steve Lomelli takes a win. Carl Feltro second. Chad Costello third, finishing right at 10 p.m., guys. Race is finished. Thanks to everybody for coming out tonight. Also, we're going to be closing down the off-road track as well, guys, so that's going to do it for tonight out here. We'll take our final podium pick. Steve Lomelli taking the win. Carl Feltro second. Chad Costello third. We'll look forward to seeing everybody at TCS on Friday for practice. Qualifying starts Saturday. And then, of course, we'll see you guys back out here Tuesday night racing on the 26th. Hope you guys enjoyed your time here tonight. On behalf of Southern California On-Road Raceway, this is Notch Johnson. Thanks again. Good night.